Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to more of the Beyblade Battlefest. Continuing the Project Crossover saga, last time we did a left spin versus right spin, and that's what we're doing again today. Or I say today, but right now. Last time we did Dragoon Storm versus Drigger Slash, so this time we are doing Storm Pegasus 370 Rubber Accel versus Lightning L Drago Barrage form 160 flat. So yeah, these are some pretty interesting bays, and I'll kind of just go over both of them really fast. So first off, we have Storm Pegasus. It's pretty round, but with some attacking points that have decent upper. Additionally, it's got these thinner metal blades on the side. It's a bit imbalanced. Like, you can see that some of the wings are hollowed out where some of them aren't. So they are designed to... It is designed to be imbalanced. It's got the 370 ratchet and it has Rubber Accel based on the rubber flat tip from Metal Fight. Storm Pegasus overall is a pretty decent bay. It has quite a bit of stamina for a bay on rubber flat, or on a flat rubber tip. It's a pretty decently aggressive bay, but it does have that 70 height, so we'll see how that affects it. And of course we have his sworn enemy, if I can flip it to the right side, Lightning L Drago Barrage form. Sorry if some of my stickers are missing. Lightning L Drago's Barrage form has these 6 metal places here to kind of give it, get it focused on rapidly attacking. Though it does have some decent upper still. There's a more upper oriented mode. And yeah. It's got the 160 ratchet and flat. Overall, it ends up being pretty imbalanced and super aggressive, but also having some decent stamina. Overall, this is a pretty interesting battle. As per the rest of the Battlefest, this will be taking place over 3 separate stadiums. And these stadiums are the Beyblade Burst Dynamite Stadium, the Hasbro Beyblade X Stadium, and the Takara Tomy Double Xtreme Stadium. Starting off here in the Dynamite Stadium, we will be using the burst rule set, meaning spin outs and knockouts are 1 point. Additionally, a knockout counts anywhere that isn't in the stadium. Burst finishes are 2. And, maybe there will be a bonus round at the end of this one as well. Just because. Anyways, to reference the original launchers that these bay came with, I'm using the left spin string launcher, which came with Cobalt Dragoon. I do have a left spinning winder launcher, but Lightning L Drago in real life did come with a left spinning string launcher in Metal Fight. But I also have this Storm Pegasus themed string launcher that I will be using for Storm Pegasus. As per usual, the first to 5 points wins typically. The first to 5 points will win, meaning that this is a best of 9. And yeah, so I'll be launching El Drago first due to the non-rubber tip. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! That was tragic. That's a bad start if I've ever seen one. Three, two, one, go. I'm not expecting Pegasus to win this one. We did see kind of how a tip on Rubber Accel did that time. So yeah. Anyway, the point goes to Lightning L Drago, so that's 1 point for Lightning El Drago and 0 points for Pegasus. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Pegasus going eerily slow up there. Lightning El Drago gets another stamina out, putting the score at Lightning El Drago 2 to Storm Pegasus 1. I'm going to try launching Lightning El Drago a little different because it seems to kind of just sit there in the center. So, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Ooh, and Storm Pegasus with a knockout. That's really what Storm Pegasus wants in a stadium like this. So the score is now Storm Pegasus 1 to Lightning El Drago's 2. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh, Lightning El Drago with a single hit, gaining its 3rd point, meaning the score is Lightning El Drago 3 to Storm Pegasus's 1 point. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. The main difference between Storm Pegasus and Lightning El Drago is despite them having the same parts in their pre-hybrid forms originally. Ooh, Storm Pegasus gets its 4th point, so the score is 4-2-1 or 4-2-2. Wait, 4-2. What am I talking about? 2 to 4 or 2 to 3. That's what I'm trying to say. Despite them having the same initial starting parts in Metal Fight, Lightning El Drago actually would go on to be an attack type that focuses on stamina as well, where Storm Pegasus disregards stamina for some extra defensive properties, which I think is interesting. Anyway, score is Storm Pegasus 2 to Lightning El Drago's 3. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh, big hits from Storm Pegasus. Ooh, those hits are really knocking Lightning El Drago off balance. These bays are both imbalanced, if you were curious. That is a tie if I ever saw one, or at least from my angle. Both bays are imbalanced slightly so that they're not too good in the overall state of competitive. So, yeah, keep that in mind. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Laying a smackdown on El Drago there. But it took the center after El Drago decided to stall out a bit up on the upper edge there. And that looked to me like Storm Pegasus's win. So the score would now be 3 to 3 if I have that right. Score's all tied up now, so Storm Pegasus at 3, El Drago's at 3. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. A single good, well-placed hit from Storm Pegasus, but Storm Pegasus score at 4, and Lightning El Drago's at 3, meaning Storm Pegasus just needs a single point to win. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh, that was... If you've ever seen Metal Fight battles, that was how we do it back in my day. Storm Pegasus is now the winner of this match. So, yeah, honestly pretty interesting. One thing I will say about the Storm Fusion Wheel, or the Storm Attack, Storm Pegasus versus the Storm Fusion Wheel, is they did make it a little less, like, aggressive in X, but made it have more upper. So, like, originally these came out a lot more in the original. Anyway, Storm Pegasus takes the first match. So now we have... sorry, I had to scratch my head. Now we have the Beyblade X Hasbro Stadium. Here we have some new rules. So bursts are 2 points still, and survivor finishes are 1 point still. Knockouts are now only gotten through these two pockets up here. They are 2 points each. And an extreme finish by knocking your opponent into here, you will be awarded 3 points. The score still needed is 5. And I will still be launching El Drago first. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Ooh, an extreme finish by El Drago, but I'm actually going to redo that. Just because of the fact that kind of launched Storm Pegasus a little late there. So, you know. Anyway, 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Storm Pegasus just bullying El Drago to get a survivor finish, putting its score at 1 and El Drago's score at 0. Three, 2, 1, go shoot! Not counting that one, as that was a snipe from me. If you're wondering why I keep tilting El Drago so heavily, it's actually to make it stay still while I can get the other bay on the launcher. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Pegasus is tweaking in this stadium, getting stuck on various pieces of the stadium's geometry. And just barely loses to El Drago. The score is now 0, or the score is now 1 to 1. Honestly, the big thing I will have to say is that I feel like Storm Pegasus is probably really good on Rubber Accel because of its added height. I think it being at the 70 height actually helps it with its aggression, because I feel like it gives it some extra life after death and balance that it needs. 3, 2, 1, go. Storm Pegasus losing all its spin again. Might need to pull the string a little harder for Pegasus. Pegasus, you're not winning. Score is Lightning El Drago 2 to Pegasus 1. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Pegasus almost scooped El Drago into that knockout pot. It failed and then had to get some knockouts there. Meaning the score is now Pegasus 3 to El Drago's 2. Three, 2, 1, go shoot! I'm gonna call a do-over. That was a bad launch for me, and I just dislocated the stadium, so now I have to realign it with the camera. Alright, it seems fine. So, anyway, Storm Pegasus 3, Lightning El Drago 2. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! If you're curious about the fourth, the third... If you're curious about the, like, fourth matchup, by the way, it will be... It's figured out. Or the next matchup. Anyway, that was Pegasus losing, so score is now 3-3. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! No contact was made by the bays there. I'm also sorry if my Pegasus is maybe performing a little less optimally than normal. My brother and I did kind of use it a lot, and I have heard that it wears down into a more defensive shape over time, so 3, 2, 1, go shoot! The score is 3-all right now. Three, two, one, go shoot. Go shoot. Do a big attack. Pegasus flower pattern. That is something you really don't see. Lightning El Drago trying to do some jump attacks at Pegasus there. But it seems like El Drago is going to gain a 4th point, meaning that it is in the running to win right now. So unless Storm Pegasus is actually capable of knocking El Drago around enough, we will see who gets the win. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Come on, Pegasus, you're not getting enough of that aggro that you want. And it seems like another round is lost to El Drago, meaning that Lightning El Drago actually claims the match win here. That one gave me a little trouble. I had to do so many relaunches there that I almost lost track of the score, but now it's a fresh score. Sun rises on the dawn of a new day, and it is session 3 with the Double Xtreme Stadium. This has a switch underneath where when I flip it, it's going to turn on this plate here, and that moves up and down. This might make things a little more hard to do, but it's going to make things pretty extreme. Twice as extreme, actually, if the stadium's name is to believe. So, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! God damn it. Got a good launch on El Drago there, but not one on Pegasus. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Ooh, Pegasus speeding up there. Pegasus gets a surprising survivor finish there, putting the score at Pegasus 1 to El Drago's 0 so far. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh yeah, I just remembered the bonus one. So now the score is Lightning El Drago 0 to Storm Pegasus 2. I honestly am surprised that El Drago isn't doing that well in this stadium. That's a tie. So Storm Pegasus is still at 2 points to El Drago's 0 points. Drago just jumped over Pegasus. Ooh, and Storm Pegasus did not sugarcoat it, going undefeated, getting an extreme finish just now. That's what you get for murdering someone's dad, and if you don't know that, that's context and spoilers. But that means out of these initial 3 rounds, that if I can get it to stand, it might be too imbalanced. There we go. Storm Pegasus is actually our winner. However, I do have a bonus round, so I will be back with that if you just give me a moment. So very recently I acquired this, and I have used it a bit, so it is damaged, and it's also old. It was a hand-me-down. And so this stadium may break during this, but I will try to see if I can get it to last to 5 points. Being, I have this relic. The Bolt Blast Stadium by Hasbro. The Bolt Blast Stadium is a Metal Fight era stadium. You can see if I actually pick it up here and show you, it says Beyblade Metal Fusion. And I thought I would, you know, break this out for this battle. I'm trying to find a good angle for it. I think that's good. And yeah, this will use this burst rule set. Just because. So you can see that the pits are kind of shallow. You know, it's barely molded. It does have this spiral pattern in the center. So, yeah. But I figured that, you know, what better thing to do other than a Metal Fight battle and a Metal Fight Stadium. I am still using the X versions of the bays though, so keep that in mind. So will El Drago be able to avenge its loss in the actual Battlefest standing, or will it just lose again? So 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Come on, Pegasus. That looked like Pegasus ones to me. Also, you may have noticed the stadium is cracked, and if you look over on this side that's not facing the camera, there's actually holes in it. So, there's some holes in the stadium. We may also see some cameos of some debris in the stadium. So, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Ooh, a ring out for Storm Pegasus there, putting its score at 2. And El Drago's score at 0. Three, two, one, go. Shoot. Ooh, and Pegasus gets stuck in that pocket up there, and it spins out. The score is now El Drago 1 to Pegasus is 2. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. El Drago jumping around there. But Pegasus getting some big attacks. And Pegasus gaining its 3rd point, whereas El Drago has a singular point. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Pegasus gains its 4th point, while El Drago is still at 1. El Drago, you have one last chance to do this. Who knows? I thought about pity dragon windering him for a second to give him more spin. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! center ridges are really messing these bays up. I'm going to call that a tie. I didn't actually see if both bays were still rotating. I saw that Pegasus was rotating, but couldn't quite tell if El Drago was still, so 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Will Pegasus get out of the pocket? It did. And El Drago actually gets the point that time, putting the score at El Drago 2 to Pegasus 4. At least El Drago managed to get a point, you know. Three, two, one, go shoot. Drago there. Clutching up. El Drago gets a 3rd point. Just put Pegasus on the left spin launcher. There was in the Cyber Pegasus video game, they actually had a left spin version of Storm Pegasus and a left spin version of Cyber Pegasus available as hidden bays. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And El Drago has lost. And we'll do one more. It's just a bonus round, so I guess I'll null that and just say the score is 4-3 still. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Pegasus is just bullying El Drago. And there, Pegasus actually gains its last point. Means overall, Pegasus does in fact still win. Still wins. There we go. It still wins. Come the fuck on. Yeah, I know you want to stand up. There we go. Let's see if I can get old Drago in the shot by putting it in a pocket. There we go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that battle. I hope maybe some of you got some nostalgia out of seeing this Bolt Blast Stadium, even if it is a little worse for wear. You know, these bonus rounds are just supposed to be fun little extras. So, you know, it is what it is. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode of the Beyblade Battle Fest. So, yeah, bye.